Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Tune in last time, Stylosa. So, there has been another ban, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see there by the comment on Twitter, some fellow was like, hey man, where's the Sty video? You're going to make another false video with no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so there's been another ban, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the notable One Tricks which has been banned again from the game. Now, this is what we've got. Actions taken, account suspended. Violation, disruptive gameplay. Now, this is not the same as Fury 500 because I think his was for disruptive gameplay. No, poor teamwork. Poor teamwork. That was it. He was poor teamwork, and this one is disruptive gameplay. So those are different, yeah. And what do they mean? Well, poor teamwork means you're very inflexible. Disruptive gameplay means that you're, well, a bit of a troll, ladies and gentlemen. However, let's go back to the comment here I was reading out. So, it says, your fellow players have reported you for a gameplay offence that is in violation of the Blizzard end-user license agreement and or code of conduct. Suspension expires on the 18th of November, so basically tomorrow. After analysis of the evidence, we have suspended your Overwatch account. As the owner of this account, you are responsible for all actions associated with it. We will only overturn penalties if there is evidence of a compromised account or similar extenuating circumstances. If you understand this and still want to appeal our decision, please visit this article and submit a ticket. And he says about this, hey, thanks, disruptive gameplay ban. Top 500 Symmetra remain with 63% win rate is highly disruptive. Right. I don't care if you're a one trick. I don't care what you do. If you are banned from this game with these type of bans, it means you have accumulated a large number of reports, yeah? So these are just facts, right? So why would somebody who only plays a very divisive hero all of the time under any circumstance possibly pick up a numerous amount of reports which then may potentially result in a number of bans? Ladies and gentlemen, it's very simple, isn't it? Like, the issue, it's a wide one with Overwatch. Now, I've covered this a lot, so I don't really want to go over it again, but it's a team game, right? So if you're not willing to be flexible, if you're just going into games and going like, I'm just going to play this hero, whatever, then it causes a lot of problems, right? Especially when it's heroes that are outliers. So the sort of non-meta picks, like your Symmetra and your Torbjorns, they're obviously always going to stick out more than like a soldier main, but they can have the same type of effect. So what we've got here, obviously I don't have evidence to back up why he's been banned. I don't play game. I've seen him in a few games, but I don't generally play with this person. He is a top 500 player, so he's a very high tier player. So at that kind of level of the game, what you're going to see is the same kinds of people playing with each other over and over again. I know people who play with this guy quite regularly, and they will say things like, oh god, not this guy again, or oh, it's the Symmetra main, oh, it's, you know, or one trick. No, it's main. Even I'm getting confused still. It's not a main, it's a one trick, and that's the problem. But none of that really matters. Like, I don't care who this guy is. Nobody knows who this guy is. Nobody cares. The fact is, right, this is a ban, again, from community action that Blizzard are upholding yet again. This is a person who has been disruptive, so has been banned for disruptive gameplay. Now, what that entails is it basically means you are not you're not playing as a team. You're doing things to upset people. Like, yeah, all right. So there's actually a post on Reddit from a guy who claims to have played in quite a few games with this character over the last 2 years, and this is what he says. I have probably played 50 games with Steve over the last 2 years. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but every time I don't have fun. As far as I'm concerned, selfish one tricks are a blight on the game, which with builders like Torb and Sim being the worst offenders. It is unfair to everyone else on your team that you expect them to work around your self-induced handicap every game. 1TPs need to go. And then there's some follow-up comments. This is the part people don't get. The refusal to switch or adapt is so insanely unpleasant and unfun to play with, which is why these players get reported, guys. It's not because they're bad players or anything like that, which they seem to think, oh, you think I'm bad. It's not about that. It's about this, and this is summed up beautifully in this comment. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose and what other weird arguments people bring to the table. Sim 1 tricks ruin the experience for 5 other players. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa and this is Unit Lost, and how long has this video been going for now? I don't actually know because I don't record the time of the videos. I can check on my audio recording. 6 minutes. So by that fellow on Twitter, we need to sit here for another 4 minutes to hit the 10-minute goal. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Overwatch is starting to get cleaned up. This is great. This is good news because in competitive, you need to go in and play to win. Like, you have to play to win. You just don't go in there and do whatever the hell you like. There's loads of other game modes. If you just want to play Symmetra in every match ever, then go to quick play or something else. I think this is beautiful because it's the start of them starting to like almost enforce the way you should play in competitive, but they're allowing the community to sort of do it. I asked the question a couple of videos ago and I said, do you think it's fair that they've put this on the community? Do you think this is fair that we're sort of dishing out this sort of like mob justice? But the fact is, you need hundreds of reports for this kind of thing to kick in. This doesn't just happen off one report or two reports off one bad game or two bad games. It happens off multiple bad games. So if you're persistently displaying poor behavior, you will get reported, and that doesn't matter if you're a one trick or whatever, and you will get banned from the game. And that can only be a good thing, right, guys? I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, guys, then like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.